Let's take an example that you are in a kitchen, and where's your sugar stored? Where's the salt in your kitchen is stored? And where are the spices that in your kitchen are stored? They are stored in a box, right? They are stored in a glass box or in a steel box or in a plastic box. It depends upon your individual interest, right? So now the point is that these are stored in a box. Can we call that as a container? Yes. So in AWS also, we have seen that we have created one storage where our files are stored in it. In the same way, in Microsoft Azure also, creating just a storage is not sufficient. After we create a storage, what is the exact thing we have to do in order to upload our files in our Microsoft Azure storage? That we have to work on it. Hi, I am M. Asif Hussain from KnowHow Academy. What are we going to learn in this video? We are going to have an overview of how to create a storage account in Microsoft Azure, and we are even going to see how to create a container in Microsoft Azure and upload files in the container. So by the end of this video, you could get a very clear idea on how a container is created and can be upload the files in that particular container. So watch till end. My dear viewers, in particular Microsoft Azure, before we go and save some files in our Microsoft Azure, it's very important for us that we have to go and create a storage. So in order to create a storage, there are two ways. As soon as we log in into our portal.azure.com, okay, so we will land up in this page, and if we have to create a new storage account, either we can click on storage account here, or even I can go and search for the storage account here. So as you can see that I have created two storage accounts here. If you want to create another new storage account, we have to click on create, and as soon as we click on create, it will ask us a few details where we can give our storage name, where we can select the redundancy, where we can select the performance, the service type that we would like to create. So whether you would like to create a blob storage or for just the Azure files. So all these we can give the information, and as soon as we click on review plus create, we will be able to successfully create a storage account in Microsoft Azure. But that is not sufficient. So as soon as we create our storage account, okay, if you can see that the services that we have used so far, okay, we have created a storage account. So as soon as we come up into our storage account, okay, I'll just click and open our one of the storage accounts that we have created, which is KnowHow 123. So in this particular storage, if you want to go and create or if you want to go and upload some files in this one, or if you want to upload some important documents that you have in your computers so that you would like to upload it in Microsoft Azure. So for this, what we have to do is that as soon as we click on our storage account, in the left side under the data storage, we have something called as containers. These are the same containers as how I have given you the example of where we store sugar, salt, spices, some edible items in our kitchen room, where we store it in some containers. So in the same way, we will click on this container, and we can see that there are no containers created, right? So if you want to create a container, this is by default that we get it, but if you would like to create a container, I'll just click on this container and I'll give the container name as Power BI, because I would like to save some Power BI files. Or if you want to save some Excel files, let me click that, this is belonging to some Excel, okay? So I'll just give Excel and I'll click on create. As soon as I click on create, we can see that it is successfully created. A storage container is successfully created. So like this, you can go and create the different types of containers that you would like to. Here, I will just click on this particular container, and you can see that there are no files. There are no files, there are nothing in this one. So what I will do it here is that I will go and click on upload. So the time when I go and click on upload, it is asking me either to drag and drop the files here, or it is asking me to go and browse the files here. So for this, what we have to do is that either you can browse or either you can drop, it's up to us. So if I just click on browse for files, okay, so we can see that let me add some Superstore data. So I'll click on this. So what's happening is that my Superstore Excel file, it is successfully, it is there in this particular container. I'll click on upload. So as soon as I click on upload, it is getting uploaded into my container. So now one Excel file I have it. So in the same way, I would like to go and upload some another file. So I'll click on upload, I'll click on this one, I'll click on browse, I'll just select the COVID-19 data, I'll click on open, and finally what I'll do, I'll click on upload. So the another CSV file or the another Excel file, that also it is getting uploaded into my particular container. Alright, here we go. So one CSV file and one Excel file. Okay, we have now uploaded into our container. If I just come back into my storage account, so one Excel, so under that Excel there are two files we have loaded. So if I want to just view this particular file, I can just click on it. Okay, so here we have an option of the URL. So this is the URL. My dear viewers, this is the URL for this superstore data that I have. I can just use this URL for my further reference. Okay, so now the point is that we have successfully created a container. So in this container, what we have done, we have gone and we have uploaded some files in it, but this is not sufficient. So if we would like to go and do some other interesting points in order to integrate this particular container or this particular storage with Snowflake, so what are the things that we have to do, that we are going to see in our upcoming videos. So in this video, we have learned how to create a container in Microsoft Azure and how we have to upload the files in it. So thank you for choosing KnowHow Academy as your source for IT knowledge. We are always here to help you to navigate the tech world. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to reach out. It's been a pleasure sharing this information with you. Stay curious and keep learning.